Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. Here lately I've been getting a lot of emails asking me about hunting in hot weather, and a lot of guys saying that they just simply don't do it. I hunt all year round. I don't care what the weather's like, I'm going hunting. And with hunting in hot weather is really just kind of a common sense approach to it that you're going to have to take. One, I don't hunt near as long if it's really hot outside. I mean, if it's going to be 95 degrees, 100 degrees, something like that, sometimes in September, even early October, it's been that hot since when I've been hunting. In the mornings when it starts warming up, I'm going to head to the house. And in the evenings, I'm not going to go out till 5, something like that. Deer are going to move still when it's hot, especially if you got a water source, get over the water. But deer are still going to move. They've still got to eat. They've still got to drink water. They've still got to be up, and they've still got to be active. Now, they're going to be just like us. They're not going to do it in the heat of the day. But deer are going to be up, and they are going to be moving. In the hot weather, I've found that deer are still going to be moving, but they're going to be doing it early in the morning and late in the afternoon when it really starts to kind of cool off a little bit. Hot water, like I said, water is a good source when it's hot outside. Now, there are a couple things that I do different when it's hot, as far as how I approach my hunt. Like I said, I don't hunt near as long because once it gets hot outside, if I'm just sitting there sweating, there's no point in me staying out there if I'm just stinking. The one thing I do is, of course, I carry water with me. Carry a lot of water. Sorry about that. I carry a lot of water with me, carry a good thing of water, and make sure that I'm properly hydrated all the time. The other thing I do is I wear a scent-free deodorant, and I put that on before I leave. It's made by Hunter Specialty, I believe, but it's just a scent-free deodorant. Put that on, and I actually will spray myself down and take a shower before I go. I'll spray myself down before I go, and then once I get to the tree stand, I'll actually carry a small bottle of scent eliminator, and I'll spray myself down again. And when I do that, I'll be sure to hit areas like under my hat where I've sweated on the way in, under my arms, crotch, anywhere where you're going to sweat quite a bit. Peel your boots off, spray inside your boots. Anywhere you're going to be doing a lot of sweat, and then you want to go ahead and just spray down really good with some scent eliminator just over your clothes. You don't have to like take your shirt off and spray your armpits with it, but just spray those areas real good with scent eliminator. And that's basically what I do. If I get up there and I get to sweating, I spray down real good again, and that's it. I don't let the weather, whether it's really cold or really hot, either way, deter me from going hunting. The one thing is when you're out hunting and it's 90 plus degrees, 80 plus degrees even, if you get a chance on a deer, you better make a good shot. It better be if it's a questionable shot and you think you're gonna have that you can't make it, you might want to let it pass, because say you gut shoot a deer and it has to lay overnight all night long. A gut shot deer in 90-degree weather, it ain't gonna be fit to eat after it's laid down all night long. It's gonna ruin it. So make sure when a shot is presented to you, it's one that you can take. I mean, stuff happens. It happens to all of us. But if it's a shot that you're not confident with, when it's 100 degrees outside, 90 degrees outside, don't take it. Because if you wound that animal and you have to let that animal set, your chances of getting a harvestable animal that you can actually use and process is reduced significantly. If I do kill a deer when it's hot outside, I make a good shot on it and recovery is quick and everything like that, the first thing I do is, if I had a cold room, I'd hang it in a cold room, but usually if it's 90 plus degrees outside, or even 80 degrees, 85 degrees, I'll take mine straight to a processor. If I don't have the money to have it processed, or if I just want to do it myself, one thing I do is, the first thing I'll do is on the way home, I'll stop, I'll get a bag of ice and just put that right in the chest cavity of a field dressed deer. I'll bring it home, I'll hang it. I will immediately skin that deer with the ice in the chest cavity. I'll skin that deer, I'll quarter it, I'll cut the inside tenderloins out, and I'll cut the back strap out, and basically cut everything off that I can cut off. I've got an old refrigerator on my back porch that is strictly for deer and deer only. So I'll take the quarters and I'll actually put them, and I'll take all the meat and I'll actually put it in that refrigerator, and then I'll let it set. It works just like it's like a miniature cold room. I'll wrap them up real good in saran wrap, and I'll put them up right in there and let them set for 5 days to a week, depending on the weather and depending on how much time I've got. But I like to let my meat set in the cold for an extended period of time. Breaks it down, gets it to where it's a little bit more tender, gets a lot of the blood out of there as well, and then I'll process it from there. So that's basically all I do when it comes to hunting in the hot weather. I don't let it slow me down a bit. I hunt. Well, I've already logged 22 hours in a tree stand, and it's October 1st today. So that's 2 weekends basically of hunting. In 15 days, I've logged 22 hours of hunting in 80+ degree weather, sometimes as hot as 90 degrees. So just don't let it slow you down. You just got to take a common sense approach to it, and you can get right out there and if you kill a deer, take a good common sense approach to that and get it in someplace cold as quickly as you possibly can. So those are my tips for hunting hot weather. And for more product reviews, how-to videos, be sure to check us out, IkesOutdoors.com. Appreciate you guys watching.